Right, we are back. We are back. Just waiting for the lobby code. We have an updated bracket for you guys. If you guys want to go ahead and take a little peek at this. This is your bracket after the first round. So this is what's happened. Granted, Texas took their series in a close fight against Atlanta. We had Minnesota beating Toronto. You guys look at that as well. Boston's all grayed out because they actually couldn't find a full solid squad for the weekend. So they actually forfeited their winners around match. That is not what you want to see. Ohio versus Colorado. And then coming up next, if you guys saw by the lovely graphic made by in-house, we have Las Vegas Dream versus Brooklyn Boston. Dropping down to that losers bracket. I mean, look at that losers bracket. That loser bracket's going to get wild. LA versus Raleigh, that's going to be a good match. Chicago versus Miami, I think will be a good match as well. That sucks, right? You all at work qualifying, you get a bye, and then you have to forfeit. It's insane. Figure something out. Guess we're all adults, though. We have lives. Some of us. Obviously, I'm sitting here every single night talking about COD. 31 just yapping about Call of Duty. We did have an interesting stat line pop up. That Trissy broke the hardpoint kill record with 49 real kills, not EKIA. So that's insane. That's a big stat line. But moving on for this match, we have our layout here. We have Caspian, Cash, Luke, and Zeus all playing for OMiT Brooklyn, and then you have Boom Monka, Fade, Kofax, and Steez. Caspian, Cash, Luke, and Zeus. They're all playing for Las Vegas. Boom Monka, Fade, Kofax, and Steez playing for OMiT Brooklyn. Solid matchup here. Solid lineups for both teams. I'm excited to get this one rolling. Go ahead and take a look at the map layout for this series. We have a black heart hardpoint, exposure, search and destroy, den overload, Colossus hardpoint, and then search and destroy if we go to a possible map number 5. Really like that Black Heart, Exposure, and Colossus all made this list. I feel like it's going to make this series possibly super mixy. Black Heart, super ratty map. I say it's this map's full of blocks and funnels, right? Every hard point, it's its own little section. And because of that, there's a lot of funnels that lead into each side. So if you kind of have players staring at the doorway, staring at the mid, it's all about who can cover all the options best. These players are anxious because the game is actually loading up right now. I'm going to make sure that these teams are on the right side, and it looks like they are. I'm going to go ahead and pause the music because you know what time it is. It is time for some more Call of Duty action. LSL Major 1. Players playing up to this moment. Pumanka picking up a solid 2. Looking to have OMiT Brooklyn get the first score on the board. I like this spot here, able to see through that doorway on P5 side. Going to be listening to callouts, head on a swivel, not able to pick up every single kill. Fade, though, already rotated for P2. Cash just flying on in, picking up the kill, starting out 5-1. Cash picking up the 5th on the streak, 6th on the map. Super strong start there from this player. As this P2 is starting to rotate on over, going to get a lot of info. Going to shoulder that player there. Going to call out the player over on crates. Who is that? Zeus needs to get pushed up on the map. This is going to be a big initial gunfight. That's going to be won by OMiT. OMiT looking to get the majority of this P2 time. A lot of big gunfights happening in the front. Bumonka is going to be listening to the callouts. Knows that somebody's back here. You have 2 of the blue arrows, but that's going to be a big pickup. Cash picking up 2 in the exchange. Now on a 3 streak, looking to get hot in the middle of the map. Going to be rotating around, trying to spawn your teammates out over on P3. Came back to help for the rest of the point. Decided that those 20 seconds were very important. So now you're going to see a big fight here. Who is that number 5 arrow? That's going to be Zeus. Picks up a big 2-piece in the background. Zeus going to get the spawns there for your team. Couple of parallel spawns here. A big gunfight happening in the mid. You got to be careful there if you're Luke. Luke spots 1, grabs 2, gets the call on the other 2. You have all of your red arrows over here on this side of the map. Cash not looking in the right spot for that player to be flying in the air. Caspian picking up a 2 themselves. Luke picking up a nice kill. Zeus listening to call out. Going to pick up that kill in the back. Vegas on the hard start right now. Trying to extend this lead. They are now up around 40. Big plays from them. Luke getting into the mix as well. A lot of blue in the kill feed, though, as Brooklyn trying to take over. Fade's going to get a team kill on the Steez, and that's going to be a big deal. That's going to lead to a lot of time getting collected here for Dream. Dream with a perfect P3 hold, taking the lead by over a 60 now. Now over 70, right at 70, the lead's going to tick on over. It's going to get contested right away. You have 2 of these players with red arrows picking up kills on the P4. Dream already rotated over. A lot of practice before this major, looking like a well-oiled machine. Big kills, big kills. Cash last alive. Able to try to get a couple of slays, though. A lot of really hot guns, though, from OMiT. OMiT. 3 players on the 2 streak. Kofax is going to fall in the background. Fade getting time. Bumonka getting time. Both these players haven't died in a little bit. This is a lot of comeback time here. If you're Vegas, need to hold on to that. But it's Kofax able to stuff that final push out. Now we're going to see a rotation over here on P5. Who's that number 6 arrow? That 6 arrow is going to be Caspian. Caspian picking up a big kill. Fade rotating all the way around. Able to pick up 2. Knows that there's potentially a 3rd somewhere. Not able to get the shot punch off. Dream rotating early for this P5. Getting rewarded with some time. But now you have to have your head on the swivel here because Cash is able to win that big gunfight in the over on that P3 side. Really good spread out arrows here. You're not going to be earning any time just yet, really, if you're Vegas. Zeus going to be last in the point. Caspian and Luke, though, got to fight for this time. Both those players do fall. Kofax is going to be the one that ends up in the point to collect. This is going to be a big moment for OMiT. If OMiT can hold on to this, they'll get this game very, very close. And it'll be like you broke even. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of... It's all the mentality that goes in how well you played that first rotation, right? But if you're behind, you know what your struggles are. You know what you need to have happen. Can't be getting too frustrated on the map. Got to have a small and brief conversation about where to pick up, what to pick up, and why we should pick it up. Feel like a lot of your best callouts sound more like a conversation rather than just telling where people are. So I'll be curious to see if You know what? I'm no longer going to be curious. I'm actually going to get active on it. Let's go into a Las Vegas listen-in. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. We will be right back. Las Vegas listen-in here at the LSL.
Oh, I'm going.
One shot in it, dude. One shot in it.
Dead. I'm in the back.
Yeah, just go.
He's short. One short. Back P2 now.
Oh, we should hit right. We should hit right, guys.
Yeah. I'm spawning
I got one
DP4. I'm gonna late three. I'm late playing through
Do that.
P1. Give
One
me a
on
sec.
time.
That's two.
One in the back.
He's inner, Luke. Inner. Last one time.
One shot Austin.
We're good. Make sure we hold left. I'm still spawning out. They're gonna spawn P4. They're all going P4 side.
I need help front. I'm
Yeah,
one
I'm
bullet
playing
front.
3
I'm one
P1.
bullet.
Playing 3 P1. Give me a sec.
In the back. Two in the back. They're crane.
They hit already.
I got one.
Good shit.
One P1.
One's close on me. He's close short. Watch short.
One's hitting.
Short.
One's gonna hit around right.
Short, dead.
I got no hit reg. He's fucking backside time.
Dead.
That's three. That's
Shit.
three.
Not, we're
They're
missing him.
spawning long. They're gonna spawn long.
Nading it.
Alright, I needed your P1 door.
Alright, chill. Everyone pick up something. What
Yep,
do we
one's
have?
P1.
I have
One's
left.
P1.
I have
getting
left.
it.
I have left.
I saw
We're
one
gonna
front. You killed me. Bade's
I got-
front. Someone had it right.
Short on me.
Two in front of me. I got one.
Nice.
Last guy.
Everyone
One
shot.
guy.
One shot.
Dead.
No, weak as fuck. Weak as fuck.
Dead.
Good.
Nice. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
4. Make sure we get out. I'm spawning P4 here. Yeah, you're by yourself, front, Luke.
Yeah.
One's in dubs, Luke. I need help. He's low time on you. Behind you, challenge.
One just long.
One's on time. One's dub. One's on time. One dub.
I don't see dub.
Yo, bang right with me. Bang right.
Yeah.
Let's hit something together.
Yeah, he's right. On the heady.
Dead. Good call.
One's looking square.
One's
One's
on
looking
point.
square.
One's on
Boom
the
in the
back.
back.
Heady,
Boom in the back.
Back boxes.
I hit
Back
twice.
boxes. Back box is dead.
Square. Seize.
Dead. Square.
Two.
Three.
We're
We're
missing
missing
One
one.
bullet on the hill. One bullet on the hill. Last
back
guy.
here.
Go for it.
Dead.
Cast block.
They're
Cast block.
spawning
if
out
you can.
front. They're spawning out
I'm not.
I
I'm
needed you
front,
front. I
I'm
needed you
front.
front. He's front
I heard
P4
you.
on you. Front on me. He went dubs. One went
One's
dubs.
long on me. One's long on me.
Yo,
I need
don't
help.
just give up front.
I'll
I
stop
can't
him.
help.
Square,
I got
square,
needed front. I
Go
got
one
needed
more,
front.
One more.
watch
Yo,
the front.
square. And then long.
I still went front unless it was you.
Square.
P5. Boom. Boom.
Square,
Monk
dead.
P5. Boom. Monk P5, guys. He's going to the back.
Yeah.
Boom's going to
Okay.
the back.
Let him go.
No,
Let him
front,
go to the back.
front, right now.
One's in the back on me.
Yeah, front, guys.
Dead fade.
Nice.
Yo, hit left together.
Is the listen in there from Las Vegas. What I really liked about it off the rip, I was able to tell who was calling out, what they were calling out, and why they were calling out. Zeus, definitely the vocal leader of that squad, doing such a good job pinpointing out, calling out plays, and now on a 6 streak as well. So going from calling shots to getting 6, I mean, Zeus doing it all on the map with a minute and 30 in time. It can be hard to have conversations, right, and play. So really good job there. Obviously the team doing a really good job overall, calling out and talking on the map, but I really want to give Zeus those props. Those sounded like elite callouts, and that's what you love to hear from a listen-in. He's trying to get pushed up, struggling a little bit in the slaying department. You're going to see that a little bit on the score line as well. Vegas looking to get a break, trying to end the map here, not allow OMiT to catch up. Luke going to get taken down. Kofax staying alive in the point. Definitely looking to make the comeback. They can get fully caught up off of this. Vegas not really able to end it on this point anymore. That ability is gonna go away. However, OMiT still with the ability to lock in and tie up the game. But as I say that, Vegas are finally gonna push in, and this is gonna be a big 13 seconds. They're gonna make this game a lot harder than it needs to be. Zeus, the last one really alive, trying to lock down this P1, not able to do so. Luke coming off of spawn. Spawn's close to the rest of the point. I mean, it's only a couple seconds, but you don't grab it. The new is going to go on over towards OMiT. OMiT starting to get a little hot. 10 seconds away from playing catch up to the lead. A lot of players in Hill. Steve's trying to stay alive, being a rat, hopping through the middle cylinder, waiting for teammates to pop on in. Boom. Gonna get pushed up. Boom. Gonna get taken out. Kofax last alive in the point. It is gonna be Vegas, though, that are able to stack the point. Caspian with the M15, putting shots through that opposite door, getting a lot of shots on distance. The last second contest was gonna go in. Kofax not gonna be moving with the streaks. Is it gonna be too late? It is gonna be too late. It's gonna be Dream taking map number 1. It got really, really close, though. They were up by a ton. Brooklyn able to come back. But again, Dream sounding really, really composed in there listening. Really like what Zeus was doing. I mean, we were able to spectate this. The fact that Zeus was listening to callouts and able to guide the team there vocally was great. That is a big deal and a big thing to have on your team. But I'm going to go ahead. I mean, 4,000 damage there from Caspian. Caspian going to be your map 1 MVP in my eyes. Sure. 4,000 damage is insane. You're absolutely putting bullets into everybody. Blackheart for LV Dream. Map number 1. That's a big map in the series, right? Get that momentum in. Get it out of the way. Give yourself a little bit of a cushion. That's a big deal. That is what you want to see. If you're an LV fan or in the ownership group, you just want to see your team succeed. You got to be pretty confident, too, with how they're playing. That was really good Call of Duty. I enjoyed watching it. Possibly keeping host for this next one. That would be nice to me. Going on over to map number 2. Search and destroy on exposure. I feel comfortable right now. I'm just sitting here sipping on tea, talking about COD, watching players play a game. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm looking scruffy right now. I got the long hair, I got the flannel on. It looks like I'm winter. It feels like winter. Go ahead and take a look how this bracket has unfolded so far today. A lot of matches being played today. Many more matches being played tomorrow. This is only the first half of the bracket. Looking to get losers caught up tonight. That's always the difficult part about bracket, is making sure that it all flows, that nobody's waiting too long. I mean, look how much longer that journey is if you're in losers. If you got that first seed, you need to win 1, 2, 3, 4 games. But if you're in losers, you start out losers round 1. Technically the most games you play is if you actually lose round 1, right? Because you play that first series, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You chance to play 7 to win. I mean, that's a sizable difference, right? So looking to make that road a little bit easier. Both of these two teams just trying to get that win. Brooklyn starting out the lower seed. Vegas coming off cold from the bench, but starting the series off hot with that map number 1. Big plays. That's what you want to see. What are your guys' predictions for the search and destroy? Communication is key. I mean, it is a strange map, right? I mean, so if you're Brooklyn, you got to be kind of looking at it like, you know what? We played them close. We fell behind. We just weren't able to catch up. But now we're going to go into an S&D where the map can be a bang out, but it is a slower pace, right? You're a little bit more methodical. So we'll see. We'll see how Brooklyn plays this side. I mean, Blackheart is like, it's just definitely a bang out, man. Everything kind of like revolves around how mid is controlled, and it's spawn go. A lot of big double and triple kills on that map. So we'll see. Just waiting for settings, rules to be done. I haven't seen any more updates with the bracket. I'm going to go ahead and double check if there's anything I can see right away. I see anything right away, so I'm still in the dark about where these teams are, but let's get rolling on in to the next map. We're gonna have a search and destroy on exposure. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the music. Here we are, loaded in. Map number 2, search and destroy on exposure. I don't know why in my head I thought it was Colossus. Oh, who is that? Caspian with the sniper rifle. Early. Not spotting anyone up top. Are they going to spot someone down low? Nobody has a clue about what's going on. Who was that? Number 8, Zeus, picking up a big double kill. Caspian's going to fall to death. Zeus has been called out. Are you going to be able to get away on the map? You are. You're able to wrap all the way around. Looking for the ace. Is going to do exactly that. Zeus starting off the map with 4 kills. The ace. Big plays by them. Look at this. Nice kill with the carbon fiber wrapped pistol. That's what you like to see. That's how you want to start. Stay on board with Zeus, obviously. 4 kills. Dream up 1-0 in the series. Up 1-0 in the search and destroy. Kofax with a big first blood on Caspian. That's going to be a difference maker later on in the round. And it's already, look at these arrows, already starting to panic a little bit. These blue arrows are stacked. You have Zigzag being watching over mid, over the A side. You have somebody in window looking over towards mid cut. Somebody down low on desert. And then it's going to be actually this first exchange here. Who is this? Big. Oh, picked up the snipe from... Oh, I like it. So both these sniper lives have been lost. However, Zeus able to pick up that 1 kill with the snipe. It is going to be Cash that falls in the background, though. Kofax, Boomonka versus Zeus on the map. Zeus starting out 5-0. Cash finding a kill on the map. The only other teammate that has a kill. You don't have bomb in hand. Maybe had a chance to get it down there. Got to pick it up. Trying to play their life. Oh. Oh, I like this. Oh, the timing was so bad. The player started to sprint. As soon as Zeus started going up the steps, who was that? I need to know. Oh, that was just the worst COD timing ever. You lift up your gun for just a second. Bumonka was standing there for so long. Tried to get the timing on Zeus. Zeus, however, double backs up towards those mid-cut steps and just fries that player. Just not ready for the gunfight. Zeus, 7-0. No streaks yet, though, because no objectives been played. I mean, that's a big part of getting streaks, right? An assist will do it. Both sniper lives lost here for Vegas. Oh, no, and that stinks. Fade hitting the God nade across the map all the way on to Zeus. Zeus gets naded off of a 7 streak. But now you got to step up here. Cash, the only other teammate with a kill. I mean, you have 7-1, 0-2, 2-1, and 0-2. I mean, similar story over on the other side. It's just that 7-1 is just such a big number. Zeus has got to be turning right now. That is not how you want to do it. Kofax left in a 1v3. Ooh. That's not what you want to see. Do we hop on board with now? Dream's starting to split the load a little bit. Zeus wanting that kill record in the S&D. Couple of players fighting for it tonight. Nobody's broke it just yet. Cash in a difficult position here. Look at how well these blue arrows are stacked. Cash, toss out a stun, a little feeler down that outer lane. Maybe shoulder, maybe saw somebody. Get worked up. Spots the player laying down. Kofax in a ratty spot. You gotta like that. Steve's picking up one. Up on board with Kofax. Kofax getting a big first blood there. Bomb is gonna be down as well. Kofax gonna take it out. Caspian left in a 1v2 in a doable position, but you don't trust yourself. You initially had the angle, but you just let go of it. Big plays there if you are OMiT looking to keep themselves back into this map number 2. You're going to see a lot of pressure here on this B side. Kofax picking up the first blood, second first blood in a row, able to pick up 2. Now 7-4, officially caught up with Slays onto Zeus. Now, this is going to be your player to watch. Going to be wrapping all the way back around towards B. So a lot of scary gunfights happening over towards mid. Is this player spotted? They are. Bumonka, Kofax. 2v2 versus Luke and Caspian. Caspian going to be hitting all the way around the back. 1v2. Not going to go there. Not going to go their way. I did get some more updates here from the bracket. Phoenix is now up 2-0 over Toronto. So Toronto having a rough night, getting beat by Minnesota, gonna drop down into losers to play Phoenix, and now 0-2 against Phoenix. DC, of course, is going to be up 1 over rated Texas. That's going to be your number 1 seed. Texas doing a good job playing against Atlanta, but now facing a new different beast. But we're going to get back on over to this map, this very important map number 2. Zeus getting back at Kofax, getting back at that enemy team, killing them off of a streak. Zeus now 8-3. We're hopping on board with them. It's now a race to see who can get the most kills on the map. Okay, I was just praying that didn't happen. Steve's taking a couple of bullets as they were picking up Zeus on the map. Gonna be all of a sudden left in a 1v3, which happened very fast. Bomb does go down. That's what you want, but Steve's, you're not ready for the next gunfight. Didn't have your gun up. Gonna be flying around on the wall. Dream up 2-0. Or to 2. Zeus 9-4. Kofax 7-5. Your Slay leaders, however, it's going to be Las Vegas Dream up 4-2 in rounds. I mean, if you lose this one, it's going to get super, super dangerous. Zeus potentially with the first blood here. Players playing Ring Around the Rosie on Silo. Fade might have spotted this player out and maybe playing for the long. Going to be chilling in that P4. Who is this number 2 arrow? Pumanka. You're going to get spotted out. Zeus, you're going to get another kill. Zeus going to play all the way up. And that number 1 arrow, that's going to be Fade. Fade's going to be a little bit confused. Fade's going to be super confused. Oh, no. Fade getting juked out of their socks. Zeus picking up a nice 2-piece, 11-4. Steez and Kofax left in a 2v3. Steez, the only thing good going for you right now is that you do have bomb in your back pocket. You are going to get that down. The player closest to you is Cash. Hasn't had very many slays. So, I mean, if you can get these first 2 kills, if you can get this first kill pretty quick and leave yourself up in a 2v2, that's going to be a big deal. But now a 1v2, Kofax is already weak, waiting for Zeus. Zeus doesn't know what they're running into. Is Zeus going to run into the irons of Kofax? Oh, no. Zeus picking up another kill. Zeus 12-4. Zeus has been everything on this map with 1,200 damage. Kill record for S&D is 18. So if Zeus keeps getting kills and things start significantly going wrong for LV Dream, they're going to have a chance of it. But even if Zeus were to ace this entire round, they would not get that. So still on record watch, still not out of the realm of possibility. Whether you get the record or not, you're still going to be happy with the performance so far on this S&D. You are going to fall. Cash with the bomb, going to stay alive. 1v3. What can they do on the map here? You have the M15 in the pocket. You spot one early. You're not able to get the kill. Everybody knows where you are. You now know where everybody is. Yeah, and then just spinning in circles, trying to get bullets into everybody. Just got word that DC is up 2-0 against Texas as well. So DC looking to make an easy run to play Minnesota, and I believe that match might be happening tomorrow. Minnesota kind of did get a bye, though. Honestly, if you look at how the bracket, because Boston didn't show up, Minnesota might have the easiest run up until that winter semis. So Minnesota's been blessed with a bye because of Boston. Oh, big first kill there from Fade. Good job. Chicago, Miami 1-1. I talked about it earlier, potential upset. I mean, I feel like that matchup is pretty good for Chicago. Chicago, I'm assuming, won the search and destroy, has a chance. Fade. So with the sniper on a 3 streak. Enough talking about those other matches, right? Zeus picking up a kill. Looking for a second. Are they going to get a third? No. And now, Zeus, if you get the ace in this next round, if Cash doesn't clutch up, obviously you want to win the series, right? But if things keep happening the way they're happening, Zeus could be in the potential market for a record holder here on Search and Destroy. It's going to need to absolutely pop off, though, and that is only if Catch doesn't clutch this 1v2, and they are not going to. So here it is, a record watch time. Zeus. I mean, I would rather win the S&D, right? Just like, dude, I don't care about it. Is it in the back of their head at all? Yeah, you got to hope they're not thinking about that at all, because you just want to get this series done and dusted. There's a lot of Call of Duty still to be played. You're trying not to stretch this out. But hey, what can you do, right? Monka picking up Caspian. Monka on a 3 streak. Going to be very influential on this map right now. Where's Zeus at? Zeus is always in the rat positions. Gonna get spotted out. So this is looking like it could go all the way to around 11. Before bomb is down, gonna find one. You're not able to find any more. So Zeus can only tie the record. They cannot break the record now as we head into around 11. This map number 2 has been wild. Take a look at the stats here for a second. I mean, Kofax doing a really good job slaying, but we're going to hop on board with the player on a streak. That is going to be Boom Monka, turning it up towards this second half. Zeus getting picked up, so definitely not going to even tie the kill record now. Luke picking up Kofax. Both Slay leaders are actually down. So this is going to be, you know, the catch-up players. Who's going to be able to clutch this out? Caspian is 2-7, are going to have the bomb in hand. Luke going to be in an interesting position here. I think this number 2 arrow knows exactly where they're going to be. You're going to swing around the corner. You're not able to get the kill. Cash going to find at least a trade. A little bit of a tweak out moment there from Cash as their teammate comes running up. But who is that? It's Caspian. Might have hit an interesting route. They know this player is going to be here. Steve's going to get taken out down low on Desert. They know where this last player is. Bumonka in a 1v2 is playing defense. Bomb is not down. Going to give up A completely. Going to wrap all the way around. Oh, Bomb's going to go down. But it's not going to matter because they end up getting the kill. Las Vegas dream keeps the dream alive of, oh my goodness. I mean, that round 11, man, I mean, it's just it's always a tale of timings. Search and destroy. There's just a couple of moments that you wish you can take back if you're OMiT down 0-2 in the series. Fought hard to get to this point. I mean, Zeus, right? You're everything on the map. You went on a 7th streak. You're going to earn my MVP for map number 2. Drop my pen. Zeus was on their way to try to take the S&D map record. Not able to quite polish that off. Map number 2 going in favor of Las Vegas. Las Vegas now up 2-0 in the series. That's what you want. That's what you want. You got to be excited if you're them. You can't let it get to your head, though. Still have an overload to play. And guess where we're going back to? Overload on Den. We've seen Den. We've streamed one series. We've seen Overload Den twice today. Saw a full replay earlier. Unfortunate stuff. The settings were just wrong. You had the harp setting activated, so the team with the overload device just has the advantage in those moments, and that sucks. Do a lobby setup. What are you guys' prediction for the overload? Do you guys think OMiT can bring it back? Or do you think it's shocked? Do you think Vegas or just have too much power right now? Are they looking too good? I mean, we'll find out pretty soon. A lot of potential here from Vegas to move forward in the bracket. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the bracket. I believe this is all caught up. We do have some matches going on in the background, of course. It would be crazy if we could stream every single one of these. You guys don't know, Boston did forfeit for the full weekend of matches. So that's going to be unfortunate there. I mean, you're going to be looking at that if you're one of the lower seed teams. You're going to kind of be freaking out. I know I would be. I'd be like, what? Dude, why am I starting in losers? There's a team that didn't even make it. But, I mean, you just don't know until the day of, right? You play for your seeding. Boston did earn that spot, so they'll keep it, even though they did have a forfeit. Hopefully the settings are correct, because we are going to be rolling right on into map number 3. Vegas looking to close out this series and move on in the tournament. Vegas win this, they'll be playing the winner of Colorado and Ohio. We saw Ohio a little bit earlier today. They looked pretty solid against LA. Steez picking up a nice 2. Kofax picking up 1 in the background. But Zeus picking up 2. Gonna grab the overload device. Gonna try to get in. Little rat. Are you able to get away? No. Fade hovering over the bomb. Or the EMP device. Steez is going to be here for a backup. Steez is going to try to get pushed forward. That's going to be 3 dead. If they find this 4th one and they see him, the 4th one is going to be very problematic. Kofax in a good spot to counter this, but every blue arrow is going to be falling. Fade going to be playing the stall game. Going to allow Steez to get pushed up forward. Fade going to be picking up a kill with the device. Could have just probably hit that, had time. But, I mean, you just don't know what you don't know. Fade getting taken out. Kofax getting taken out as well. EMP device is going to go into the hands of Cash. Luke going to be the one trying to slay out first. Cash picking up a nice kill with the grenade. Kofax chilling in the window. Cash is waiting for help, knowing that there's one player left. Luke's going to spawn way too far out, but look at where Kofax is pushing. Kofax might have a decent flank on these players right now. I don't know if anybody knows this. Obviously, when they get this first kill, you're going to see some arrows flip around. Kofax going to push up top. Who was that? Luke. Luke thought they had more time to play on the map. Fade going to be in a position to get a nice kill there. And boom. The first cap for OMiT Brooklyn. Overload looking solid so far. But, I mean, you got to kill Fade, right? If you're on the map, Fade doing a lot of work, doing a ton of damage. Steve's now on a 3 streak. Everybody's streaking over here on this team. And as I say that, they're going to go ahead and fall. Kofax, the EMP runner, going to be playing their life. Fade trying to be annoying again, just looking to play their life. Nade's going to go off. That is going to kill that player as well. Kofax with the EMP. Possible big slay there. No, that's not going to go through. Steve's going to fall, but who is this here? This is going to be Boom. Boom, pick it up. 1, 2. Going to be in the position here to escort Fade into the point on a 3 streak. Fade able to get the cap on a 2 streak as well. They doing a good job getting the cap. 2 scores now for Brooklyn. Brooklyn making the most on the map. Boom. Already picking up the device. Fade in a position to overslay, but that is not going to happen. Steve's not able to slam that in. Kofax last alive. Spots a player on couches. Gonna take that player out. Vegas looking to get something going on the map here. Look at all the negative numbers. Only 1 player positive. Well, 2 player positive now. Zeus and Cash need a little bit of help. Luke and Caspian double negative. Luke with the possession of the EMP device. Doesn't know there's a player behind him. Gonna get spotted out. Cash is gonna have to double back, pick up the kill, and push forward. Zeus trying to make a little bit of progress on the map. Fade's gonna pick that player up. Cash staying alive. Are you able to get the kill? Yes, you are. I mean, you don't get the cap, but you're super annoying. But is being annoying going to be enough? You got to get some slays here if you're Vegas. Vegas, only 1 guy pushed up on the point. That's going to be the player and P2 being super annoying. Steve's getting a nice couple of kills there. Your slay leader going to be flying around the map. They should be able to hit this side pretty cleanly. If Steve's can pick up 1 more kill, going to end this round on a 4 streak. There is going to be 1 more spawn rotation left. So who is this? This is going to be Vegas. Vegas in a position to pick this up. They're going to have to do it right on the dot. Someone's going to have to be hovering over this device. And no, nobody is. That device, I believe, did spawn. Steve's with a big play here in order to secure that last cap of the round. Gonna be running and gunning. You gotta love that if you're his teammates. We're gonna hop on board with the slay leader in the lobby. That is going to be Steve's. Steve is a big reason why they were able to be up 3-0 in this map. Steve's not able to get an entry frag there. Fade gonna be on the 2. They're gonna get something going with the M15. That trophy is going to be super annoying. You got to hate that. Definitely not ideal. Big kills there from Fade. Fade getting pushed up on the map as well. That is what you like to see. Gonna have a player out with a knife. Yeah, Fade's eventually gonna fall there. I like the play here. Double back to spawn. Make sure that you don't get pushed up too far on. Luke, Caspian, both picking up kills. Boom, answering back with a few kills of their own. Kofax is going to get the EMP device just slammed on in. Total control over on that P2 side. Oh no, going to get an additional kill. I mean, if you are Vegas, you got to start getting some caps here. You can't be waiting till the very last second. Boom, going to slide on in. A lot of help here, especially in the form of Fade. Fade eventually falling. Boom, still alive on this side of the map. Steve's going to be a problem on the map. Last player, Lion's going to pick that up. Boom, getting pushed on forward to try to get some of these spawn slays. And I'm not going to lie, Vegas is absolutely getting worked in the overload. No cap, though. I mean, you got to be pretty fortunate not to take a cap. I mean, you're down 5. So when I say fortunate, I use that term lightly. No real opportunity from them. Caspian, Luke pushed up. Caspian going to get taken out. Luke. Not able to get any kills. Zeus. Going to be looking to help Cash. Cash picking up 2 quick kills. Zeus picking up 1 in the back. Looking to get a little bit of map control here. They're going to find some success at it too, especially if Zeus can pick up at least 1 more. Nobody has capped that. Fade's going to have a pretty, I was going to say, pretty hard time getting across the map with Cash still being there. I don't know if they knew though. Cash was kind of hidden in that corner. Kofax. Really good job getting pushed up. I mean, I've just seen these players absolutely streaking. They're looking to play behind with the EMP. That should be all she wrote, though. About 90 seconds left. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, Brooklyn just look significantly better on this game mode. Maybe it's the map, or it could be the game. I think it's the game mode. I feel like they have a better plan than Dream right now. But we're going to round out with the Slay leader, Kofax. Kofax 28 and 21. I mean, y'all like what you see here? If you're Vegas doing a good job. As I say, Slay leader, though, I mean, Fade. Ending the map on a possible 4 streak. 2 overload devices. I was going to say big stop coming up, but that is not the case. You can't die to this player here, right? You got to get this kill. Mac's going to pick that up. Fade with the EMP. All 4 dead, but not going to matter. Brooklyn slamming Vegas in that overload. Looking super solid. Big stats there from OMiT. OMiT finally showing some life in the series. Gotta like what you see there for your OMiT from the overload. However, you have a still pretty big mountain to climb. You're down 2-1. You got to win out of the series. So possible reverse sweep now in the narrative here for this series. We'll see how it plays out. Hardpoint coming up next. Hardpoint on Colossus. Haven't seen any more updates just yet from the bracket. I guess I could check myself, see if there's any. Oh, looks like we do see something happening in the bracket, so we'll need to get that updated here pretty soon. I just got notified that Phoenix knocks off Toronto. Toronto actually starting out in winners. Gets beat by Minnesota. It goes into losers. Phoenix was able to take that series. Big wins there. Big wins there if you are Phoenix. Phoenix playing more than one series of Call of Duty this weekend. Getting a dub. Big. Guess what time it is? It is hardpoint time. Go ahead and pause the music. Caspian with first big 2 kills there. Top mid control is going to go in favor of course. Collicaster's broken. So we'll get this figured out. We can really only spectate Caspian and Zeus. Stats are also going to be messed up. That's okay. Zeus, you're in game leader. Caspian now on a 3 streak. Going to be looking for some more kills and the P2 rotation. Big killer from Caspian. I mean, everybody's Caspian on the kill feed, man. But we're spectating the real one. Boom, gonna pick up a big kill there. Zeus gonna be initial in the hard point. That's gonna be a bad time to turn around. Steve's gonna be sliding and gliding in the point. Also gonna pick up a team kill. Everybody's dying to the hands of that player there. Caspian gonna get pushed up on the map. On T-Heady, or Statue Heady, whatever you guys want to call it. Fade. Sliding. Getting 1 kill. Looking for a second. Not able to find anything. Caspian and Zeus taking point. Looking to get the rest of this scrap time. Vegas taking a decent lead. This is very similar to how the last hardpoint started. But as we saw towards the end of it, OMiT Brooklyn was able to play a little bit of catch up. Fade gonna get taken out. Zeus gonna be jumping down from top mid. Gonna pick up Steez. Gonna look for the second one here. Steez coming up off of spawn. Gonna wrap mid. We're gonna try to spectate as many of these players as we can. Fade in the point, trying to collect some time. Playing a little bit of catch up here. Kofax still in the point. Let's see if this is frozen for good or just for now. We've gotten okay luck. Just for now. Okay, boom. We're back in it. Fade. Trying to cap some time here. Dude's picking up a nice little 2-piece that wasn't Caspian, even though everybody's Caspian. Oh, big kills there from Zeus. Zeus, 13 and 7 on a 4 streak. Trying to get rotated for new. It's going to get shut down. However, whoever is rotated for new, that is going to be Caspian. Caspian going to get taken out. Zeus going to be looking to play a little bit of backup here. That's going to be Cash. Getting taken down as well. Cash was playing super patient. I don't know if that's actually Zeus or Luke. I think that was Luke. Luke's on the 4th streak. However, we can't spectate them, so that's super fun, cool, and exciting. Steez picks up a nice kill. Looking for more. Still playing a little bit of catch up. Down 20. Able to catch up off the rest of this scrap time if they get it. Fade picks up a nice kill there. Fade. Pick up one. Boom. On a 4 streak, so we'll look out for them. Frozen again, maybe? We'll see. Gotta love it. Caspian picking up 1. Last time we saw a P1, it was Vegas able to collect most of it, but it looks like you're going to have it be hotly contested. Caspian have 2 kills in the bank. Looking for a 3rd. Not able to get a 3rd. Zeus spotting those players coming up off of yellow. Players jumping off the walls. Oh. Fade. Getting taken out in point. Caspian able to push on in. No, we're going to double back. Zeus is going to go for the deep wrap. Let's see if it works. Were they spotted? Who was that? By Kofax. Caspian picking up a big kill. Kofax going to be in a interesting position. Not able to spectate anybody over on that side of the map. We're going to be watching the straight up the front hit. Zeus needs to find a kill. Does exactly that. 20 and 12. Gonna pop that barrel. Doesn't want teammate to fall to that. You do have a player super deep in the back. It's gonna be Boom. Boom's gonna take out everybody. A lot of big team efforts coming out here from Brooklyn. Brooklyn doing a good job staying in the game and now taking the lead. Possible reverse sweep. Watch. Fade. Gonna need to pick up a big slay here. Not able to get it. You're gonna see all of these red arrows start to pop in on over towards this point. Oh, that's a big set of kills there. Who was that? Steez. Steez picking up a nice 3-piece to break that point. That's gonna be a lot of time too that you didn't want to waste, that you didn't want to give up. So 30-point lead here if you're Brooklyn. He's looking solid. You're getting some nice stuns too if you're Fade. Fade. Using the tax. Steve is breaking on into the point again. That's 2 breaks in a row. This could be a lot of time. You know the last guy is bottom. Caspian and Zeus doing all the legwork there. Getting plenty of kills. They have the chance to take the lead back here with a decent hardpoint hold. That's going to be a big kill. Steves have had a few breaks into the hard point so far this game. Looking for at least one more. Not going to find it. Nice pick up by Zeus. Vegas looking to take control of the spawn. Zeus playing around this silo in the back. Gonna be super, super annoying to deal with. Will eventually get cleaned up. Steve's with a split spawn. Gonna spot one and shoot one in the back. But who is this on the other side? I think this is gonna be Zeus. Yeah, Zeus is got a split spawn of their own. Whose was more effective? It looks like their split spawn was a little bit more valuable than Brooklyn's, but as I say that, I mean, Brooklyn are just going to find the slays. This game's remaining super, super close. Boom, on another streak. Slay leader for their team, Zeus. Slay leader on Vegas, but again, you got to get time as well. Scrap time. Gonna go in favor of Vegas. Fade. Bottom X-ray. Looking for anybody on the map. Not able to spot anyone so far. Fade. Big entry kill. Gonna pick up 2. That's gonna be just annoying enough. Caspian in a position to get that trade. Gonna pick up another kill as well. Yeah, gonna be not standing in the best spot. Steez with another 3. Looking for the 4th. Not able to get it, but that's gonna allow Fade to sit on time in this very moment. Brooklyn win this. They're going to bring it to a map number 5. And the search and destroy, I feel like, could go either way. We did see a round 11 last time that could have swung either direction. So if you're Vegas, you definitely want to close out the series here. You're going to be in the hot seat, and that seat is going to be on fire by the time you get to a search and destroy. Where's Fade spawning? Fade got a good spawn. Fade going to be pushed up into the back. Somebody's going to be missing those shots, and Fade's going to absolutely run it. Going to get a big kill there, but look how far out Brooklyn are spawning. Now you just got to keep this time red here if you're Vegas. Vegas doing everything they can to play catch up. They got off to a little bit of a lead, but they've been down by 10 to 20 for a long time now. It is exactly tied as the contest comes through. Zeus, or not Zeus, that's going to be Cash picking up a couple of key kills there. They're going to get the rest of that scrap time. Fade's going to fall on the rotation. That's going to be super deadly. Caspian. Zeus rotating. This is a deep wrap. I mean, this has got to work here. If you're a Zeus, you do have a player waiting underneath for the wrap. You're not going to get spotted out. However, the timing's going to work out in Zeus's favor. Zeus. Staying alive. Playing the wrap. They're getting a ton of time. They can end it here. It's going to be a big moment for Dream. Couple of slays will do it. Steez, you've been able to break into the point a few times before. Are you able to do it now? The wrap is going to come through. Dream can still technically win. They no longer can, but they can be super close. Both teams, honestly, if you get the rest of this time, you can be super, super close to the win. Caspian, though, heads up play. They're going to rotate all the way on through. Rotation. The game most likely will end on this rotation here. Will it be contested enough? That's going to be a big rotation here from Brooklyn. Brooklyn taking control of the initial on this point. Caspian, a big... I don't know if that's actually Caspian, but a big team nade. What's that 7 arrow? Cash sneaks in behind, not able to get the kill. This is going to be a full break if you're looking. No, don't cut out now. Come on, please. Okay, all right. I don't think they can win off of this. Oh my gosh, this Codcaster is actually making me lose my mind right now. When did that happen? I want to know when. How did they get that time? It's not going to end on this point. It's going to end most likely on a P1. Is Zeus going to be the one to end it? They only need 2 seconds left of time. Nobody in a position to contest the point. Zeus gets the deep wrap in the blue. Able to hop up and get the kill and take the series 3-1. I mean, I don't even know if these stats are going to be correct. I have no idea. I got bird brain right now. I'm just staring at the screen. I'm going cross-eyed. I feel like that was the longest game of Hardpoint I've ever watched. I feel like it definitely could have ended 2 Hardpoints ago, but a great series. The great showing from Vegas Dream there. Doing a great job securing the win. And I believe that's it for me tonight. Couple of good series. We got a couple of matches going on. DC obviously takes that series over Texas 3-0. Takes on Minnesota in winners semis tomorrow. Ohio 3-0 over Colorado. Ohio takes winners of... Yeah, they're going to be taking on Brooklyn. Loser bracket update. Texas versus Miami starting soon. Phoenix versus Colorado starting soon as well. Big games tonight. Big games tonight. Couple of entertaining series. GG's all around. I believe that is going to be it from me. I think the MVP of that last series to me was Zeus. I mean, Caspian did a really good job slaying in that game number 1. I mean, when we went to listen, Zeus was absolutely calling the shots. Zeus went off in the map number 2. And the map 4 as well. But I know I will be back here tomorrow. I hope you guys can enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Obviously, thank you to the players. Thank you for ownership. For letting me be able to hop on the mic and do this for you guys. Hopefully Activision fixes their... I mean, they've been staying right now with the glitches in Codcaster. But we'll have a lot more action tomorrow. A lot more. I hope you guys had a fantastic night. Yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow. It's going to be pretty sweet. Actually, I want to make sure that we can see for bracket. I'm just double checking. Okay, no. Yep, no more matches tonight. Okay, perfect. Everything will be played out tomorrow. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I will see you guys tomorrow during the bracket. I know it will be starting a little bit easier, earlier. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. If I run into you guys in ranked, I hope you guys absolutely get folded. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye.